Hey everyone, welcome to Tabletop Escapades. We've got two parallel stories going on here. We've got young Gala appearing on a pile of corpses, and we have Pomper, Therese, Nicator, and the hangers-on trying to steal some dynamite. We're going to start with the dynamite group today.
Oh boy.
But before they get started with their plan, there is some new information that I want to give them that I was going to give them last time but forgot, and so I'm going to implement it here.
New information.
New information! So here's what happens. As you guys are conversing about your plan, and as you're talking with Olaf, and as Olaf is summoning the courage to be bait, another mercenary who was in the cavern is running toward you.
Uh-oh.
Coming closer and closer. You can tell that he looks exhausted, and when he reaches you, he bends over, touching his knees, panting heavily, looks exasperated. He peers up, looks at all of you. Then he stares at Pomper specifically. Something's happened to Ren!
What?
I don't know, we were all going outside, we were looking for food, and Ren said he wasn't feeling too good, so he stayed behind, and we came back, and he was encased in a large purple crystal.
Oh.
His face was still exposed, but it was hard for him to talk.
What did he say?
He said the crystal did this to him. It's trying to take over his body, and that if you spend too much time with it, this will happen to you.
What do we do?
Well, we get the snakes out of the way, get the dynamite.
Yeah, we gotta get
back.
the dynamite. We're already here.
Is the purple crystal Ren in the cave still?
He's in the cave.
Wait,
Move him out of the cave.
We gotta do some timeline stuff.
Okay.
I thought Ren said go on ahead, or was it just the Puff who said go on ahead?
So,
my last memory of Ren was fighting the bug monsters.
yeah, I initially got confused too. We might need to check the tapes.
Retcon it.
Okay.
Initially I thought that Ren stayed behind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought, no, he totally came with you guys, but we just
Yeah.
haven't talked about him.
Yeah, he's been in
okay.
the cave just hanging out.
Right.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
All
what
right.
I thought.
Sure. I'll buy it.
And what year is
Me
it?
too.
What year is it?
Yeah.
It's
Don't you start
2000.
this. Don't you start this.
I will give you an
there's an
exact
8 years
year
later.
for where it is right now
Yeah.
in the SRM timeline. Are you ready for the year?
I'm ready.
Okay. Put this in the wiki. 20XX.
Whoa.
20
It's like Mega Man X.
That's
see,
sick,
Is that
dude.
We
Mega
can
Man X?
jump
Daytona.
8
I
years
love
and no
it.
one will be able to tell because it'll just be 20XX plus.
Is
8.
X gonna show up?
Guys, it was just a joke.
It's a Persona joke.
X is showing up.
I wrote it down regardless, Ben.
You wrote it down. Next year, yeah, okay. No, there's...
So Ren's back at camp and is crystallized right now.
crystallized. The
Oh, no.
mercenary says to you, I realize that you have a plan, that you're trying to deal with this dynamite, but if you don't hurry back, we might not be able to save Ren. You're gonna have to make a choice.
Get the
One of them's
take
got.
the
One of us
purple
has got to go
crystal
back.
off of him and move him out of the cave.
It merged
We'll
into
be
his
right
hand.
back. Cut his
so
arm off.
That's
Cut his arm
think-
off.
He's like
I just wanna say,
encased
think
in a
about-
crystal.
Well,
Think
then what
about
are we
the
gonna do?
situation that Ren is in and why it maybe has happened to him and not Yogala yet.
Yeah. Because of the dragon magic.
I gotta go back.
What do you mean go back? We need you here.
Pomper, you need to carry these dynamite.
Then
barrels.
someone's got to go back for Ren.
Why?
One of us.
Why didn't the guy that sent... What was the guy that came with us? The other mercenary?
Sid,
Sid. Well, why doesn't Sid go back? We don't need him anymore. Go on, Sid. Get back there.
Sid can't do anything.
what am I
about
gonna
this.
do?
Yeah.
Break him out. I don't know. Use your tools or something.
Needs to be one of us.
Why?
Pomper, what are you gonna do? Tell me you know what
Do you
to
know
with
any
a man
other?
encased in
Do you know any
crystal.
other dragon boards back in that cave that can smash through that crystal?
Can you smash through that crystal?
It's worth a try.
You're gonna kill him, you fool.
I'm going back.
No, we need you here.
Pomper, just wait 5 minutes. Go back with a barrel of dynamite.
This is your idea, too.
Yeah, we're down here because you wanted dynamite.
Yeah,
We can't leave Ren.
Well, what are you gonna do when Warlock show up if you don't have the dynamite?
Ren.
Enough of this. Olaf, get running.
Oh my goodness.
All right, yeah, Pomper, I get it, I know, but we got to get this dynamite to set off our trap in the cave for the for the nightingale.
If somebody's binging this show, they see Pomper gung ho about the dynamite, and then just
Hardest U-turn. Sorry, it's a friend in need.
you're right. A friend in need is something Pomper's. You're right.
Pomper.
Okay.
The mercenary says, "It seems like you've made your decision. I'm gonna go back to Ren and comfort him before his death."
What do you mean comfort him?
going
Help
to.
him out.
I'm out. I'm going.
What are you gonna do? Smash it?
I'm gonna be with him.
All right, fine. Look,
This is
Fine.
ridiculous.
how heavy, Olaf? How heavy is a barrel of dynamite? Can we carry one? Can you and Nicator carry one?
Olaf quickly sizes all three of you up and goes, "It's heavy, but it seems like all of you should be able to handle it."
All right,
I'm
fine.
not a fan of heavy lifting,
Go
though.
see what you can do about Ren.
All right, I'll be back.
No, you won't. We'll be back.
Or
Get him
you'll
out
be
of the
back.
cave so we can set it up.
All right, Sid.
The
You're up
mercenary,
with us then.
The Sid is with you guys. The mercenary says to you, Pomper, "We need to run.
Okay.
Do you have anything that could speed us up, make it even faster?"
No.
Are you out of slots?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing.
Okay.
What was the guy who went off and my bird is following him?
Ilian.
Ilian. I say to Pomper, I say, hang on a second, and I look and try to see what Ilian is doing, just to see if he's like heading back, like to cause more trouble for Pomper or something.
Yeah, so there's information that I can give you. It was not relayed to you right away because I'm trying my best here.
Oh yeah. I just want to make sure he's not going to lead an army back and kill Pomper too or something.
So, Ilian ran into two hooded figures that were levitating a little bit off the ground.
Oh boy.
And they created a very big black cloud of smoke and obscured the Raven's vision. But the Raven did see that Ilian ran into, the way that it looked, I want to give you exact information. So it ran into the forest, to clearly meet these people. It wasn't
Right,
you're
yeah.
here, kind of a
Did
thing.
they have purple on their robes?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say, Pomper, just be careful. Ilian just met with two hooded figures, maybe warlocks, probably warlocks.
I knew
in
it!
the woods.
All right. Hurry with the dynamite. All of the cave ready to go.
Okay.
All right, Sid, before we start, though, you're going to be on the point. So you'll go first when we go in, actually.
No,
Sid?
not doing it.
What is... Trace, can you do something about this? Frighten him. I don't
Sid,
know.
What?
Frighten him.
What's the problem?
Frighten him.
I have to be honest with you. You see this face?
Yeah, it's hideous.
He gets real close to Therese. He touches it. Look at it.
I'm looking right at it.
This face changed me. I'm a coward now. You talk about fire? Not for me.
Sid, we're not going to blow him up with you there.
No, not taking that risk. My life has already been destroyed once by fire. Not doing it again.
What? Who is this? There's a mercenary. It's like a frightened child.
We do have a lot of.
That's
might be
right.
A bonus for you if you go.
Sid, why don't you get the hell out of here then? You're no good to anyone.
Well, hang on.
Is Pomper gone at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sid, do
All
you
right.
like money? Do you want more money? We can give you money.
No, the thief doesn't want me here. I'm heading away.
Well, he's a coward though. He's
See
not
ya.
reliable.
Yeah.
All right, see you, Sid. Don't come back.
No, it's just three of you there. You need him.
I won't. Goodbye.
Bye.
You're gonna die on your own with these Umberhawks. But okay, see ya.
I'm very good at sneaking.
No, you're not. You're not sneaky. That's why you got your face burned.
Oh my god.
I say into his head. I say.
I'm not listening to him.
I say into his head. I say.
You just did.
You're way louder than you think you are.
Whoa.
Just planning like.
So, Sid is very stubborn, and he's not even fazed by that. I mean, you could. Let's not do that. You're trying to deceive him. You're trying to convince him to stay here. So let's roll.
I'm
a
just
check.
trying to get him killed
I'm just
on his
mad at
walk
him
back. What am I rolling? Deception?
If you are trying to deceive, I don't want to tell you you're doing something that you're not.
Do
Sure,
it
yeah,
like
yeah.
intimidation.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to convince him. I'm trying to convince him. So,
dude.
Oh, okay.
if it's deception, then I rolled a 11.
Not enough intimidation checks.
If it's an intimidation check, I rolled an 8.
It's because you're too
I
friendly.
got good stats on both of those.
intimidation.
Because I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you should be intimidating people, Huber. You're Dragonborn.
I'm serious.
Sid just walks off, and he just turns back, smiles, and gives you both a silent thumbs up.
Oh, that's worse than anything.
He's gonna do it.
Sid does not seem to care what the party thinks of him.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to die. Whatever.
Yeah. I give him the bird too when he's walking away.
You're down to 3 from 5 right now.
Well,
we only need 1 barrel of this
this is the
stuff,
hand
right?
we're dealt.
No,
alright?
you need 4. I think we need
Why do we
3.
need 4?
Why do we need 4?
I think it was 3
thought we
was
needed
like
1.
good.
It's not like a quest item where you need 4 to finish it.
Yeah, I think
No,
We're just
you're
trying
not
to
gonna
blow it
kill.
up.
You're not gonna kill 3 warlocks.
I think
with
if a
one
We're just
barrel.
going to
Giant-
collapse the door and
Exactly.
trap him in there.
I think
That's
if
it.
one giant barrel of dynamite goes off in a cave, it's
Plus,
good.
we're gonna like, you know, it's like C4 charges. We're gonna
Yeah.
like surround the door and like.
It's gonna be good.
We've dealt with high explosives.
Long
before.
fuse.
Yeah.
Okay. I was really looking forward to just blowing up the warlocks.
I mean, we'd love to do that too.
Maybe if you were here to help, we could.
Maybe
Yogala would not
Pomper-
help you lift those barrels.
Use your magic
Young
hand.
Gollum
Use
might.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Young Gollum.
Young Gollum.
Yeah, aren't you
yeah.
so strong?
I needed the purple crystal to get so strong.
All right, Olaf, are you ready? Are you ready to be a distraction? Then Nicator and I will. Nicator, you're gonna have to go in there first because I have to be close enough to get him to safety if these snakes get after
How
him.
close do you have to beat it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
This isn't an exact science. I just kind of feel it.
All right.
I
Well,
just kind of
tell you what. Feel it. And if you're not close enough, get closer.
I'm gonna hide in those bushes over there, that scrub bush.
Fine.
He's gonna
whatever.
run that way past me.
Whatever.
And you're gonna hide over there and then run into the ship as soon as all the
Fine.
snakes are away.
Fine.
Okay?
Fine. Olaf, you ready?
Olaf is trembling a bit, but as soon as Nicator asks him the question, he clenches his fist and says, "I'm ready."
Remember, Olaf, if you get scared, just play one of your weird instruments. It'll calm your nerves when you're running.
One of your weird instruments.
Making a lot of noise is a good idea.
I only have this lyre, but sure.
Well, play it then.
Alright, wait until we're hidden before you start making noise to draw the snakes, okay? Okay, Nicator, let's go hide.
All right, fine.
Go hide in the bushes.
Max sneaking.
Because he's gonna run past me and Nicator has to be over by the boat.
And there's 3 snakes, right?
There are 3 snakes. 2 of them are circling around the boat.
And they're like huge, right?
They're
Yeah.
huge.
Like basilisks or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
We gotta save Ginny Weasley.
They're huge. There's a snake on top that seems perched, is not moving like the others. You don't know what the 2 snakes circling the boat are looking for. Olaf does not run, kind of walks slowly, cautiously towards the boat, and basically from your location, he goes northeast, kind of trying to create some distance between himself and the boat, but wanting to get kind of on the same level as it.
And the ocean is north?
South, I thought.
No, the ocean is south,
Okay.
I believe. Anyway, Olaf
Or west.
goes. He's
Northeast.
probably. He keeps walking. The snakes don't seem to notice them. Yeah, they don't notice him at all.
Ooh, good stealth check,
Um,
Olaf.
Because they seem very preoccupied. He gets about 50 feet away from the boat and about 50 feet away from you.
For me?
From both of you.
Crap.
If there's something you want to do before he's at that distance, you can,
No,
because that would
I
be
just
fair
have
to you.
to. Oh no, it's 60. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Proceed.
Proceed.
When Olaf gets to that location, he stops. There's a good 2 minutes that pass where Olaf is just holding his lyre in his hands, staring straight at the snakes, not moving, like a stone, just completely petrified.
What's he doing?
And then
Play.
he starts strumming his lyre, very softly.
There we go.
You can barely hear it, but he starts singing. Oh snakes, come eat my flesh. I taste so fine because I'm from an aristocrat. Oh snakes, come please. And he gets more afraid as he's singing. And it reaches the volume where he's not singing anymore. He's not conscious of notes. He just starts screaming the song. Oh snakes, come please eat my flesh. I taste so fine because I'm from an aristocrat.
This is his best song to date, by the way.
I don't think you guys.
I don't think I've ever heard his song. Yeah,
he wanted to sing several
we
times.
told him no.
Well, I'm like, Therese is liking it.
The two snakes at the base of the ship that were circling it, beeline it toward Olaf. They move. These are fucking sand snakes.
Yeah.
He's dead.
They're surfing on the sand, basically.
He's so dead.
The one on top of the boat remains stoic.
No!
Does not move.
Move!
Decoy!
Choice, what do we do? Shoot some magic at it or something. Get it out of here.
All right.
The snake up top?
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it. No, you got to keep your promise and
That's
banish
why I said.
Olaf.
That's why.
Well, if he gets in trouble, yeah.
That's
He's
why
in
I was-
trouble.
That's why I was all about
yet.
blowing up that
3.
ship.
Yeah.
But then
You
that's
save
all,
a
all
barrel.
the damn... Oh.
You save one barrel, you
Yeah,
blow
it should
the
be
rest.
Dex.
All the
Yeah.
snakes gone
20
in a fiery explosion.
3.
I think I have 5.
Worst
It hasn't
initiative
really
roll.
registered with me until now, but just the Sid and Decatur's basically flipping each other off and being like, "Fuck this."
Guys, Sid, we don't want to see you around anymore.
He doesn't want to see you.
Good. Bye.
This whole thing is falling apart.
Yeah, well, it all fell apart when Hubert had to be the hero. Comes up with the plan, doesn't stick to the plan, just
I don't know.
leaves.
I don't know if Brad has ever been more annoyed at like all parties.
Yeah, he's so furious right now.
Nicator, Therese, Olaf.
Snakes.
Yeah, I got your snakes. I got all your snakes.
Yeah, do you have like a spell for the crystal?
Maybe.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yeah, see what you got. See what you
I know
got.
what I must
So-
do.
Nicator, what'd you get?
21.
Therese.
3,
Tight.
which sucks
let's
because
see.
I have.
Yeah, that might need your help.
Yeah.
All right,
This is
let's
the
roll for the
perfect-
snakes.
This is the perfect. What? Self.
I think maybe like the curse one, maybe.
Oh yeah, remove curse. I could probably help him actually. I totally forgot about remove curse.
All right. Before we get started, I want to just, as a general rule of thumb, I think before we start combat, I want to give people a little bit of time to think. And because we have 2 other separate storylines to get to now anyway, I think now would be a good time to cut. Hold on just a second, Yangala. I want to get to Pomper first, because I think that might be a little bit shorter.
We're studying spells.
We're studying spells. Pomper, do you need some more time?
No, I'm ready.
I can act if need be.
Okay. So, Pomper,
Yeah.
for the sake of time, I'm going to make... Can I...
Oh yeah, because there's a shrieking Umber Hulk between there and the camp.
Yeah,
too.
there is a shrieking Umber
Yeah.
between there and the
Great
camp.
idea.
Can I have you make a
Shrieking
perception
eels.
check,
How did
Pomper?
jump make it over here?
They lived on this island for a long time.
Sid's gonna die. I just
That's
want to sit
There are a lot of Umber Hulks. They're
They're native to this area.
yeah, there are a lot of them.
18.
Okay, wow. Yeah, you actually are able to get back to the cave
Nice.
without. No Umber Hulk sees you. The storm is pretty bad right now. There's a lot of sand, in addition to the fog that is perpetually going on. The sand is also obscuring the vision. However, the shrieking that you hear of the Umber Hulks, before I think you were just hearing a solitary scream, you now hear pairings of screams, and they are getting closer to the cave.
no.
However,
Need that dynamite.
Yeah, should have been nice if you helped carry some.
Sorry, I'll hold the
can I
line.
just title this episode "The Wrath of the Cave"?
Yeah, just pissed.
All right. So, Pomper,
Yes.
you get back to the cave.
Okay.
Here's what you see. You see in the corner of the cave the retconned Ren encased in purple crystal. The only part of him that is still visible is it's even slowly going around his face. It's covered his ears, but his mouth, his chin, his forehead still visible.
Is there a giant crystal around him and you see a little face, or is it kind of like just encrusted over his body?
That's a great question. So it is not like one singular crystal. It is like a giant cluster of very large crystals.
Cool.
Like he was an incubator for this.
It's a
Sick.
fungal infection of crystalline nature.
Right.
This is cool.
There is also white blood on some of the crystals, and there are 3 of the mercenaries are kind of kneeling by him. They're giving him water from what's left over from when you created food and drink. They are also kind of wiping him down. There's one of them is just wiping him down. He's sweating profusely, so they're trying to keep the sweat out of his eyes. One of the mercenaries is feeding him water, giving him water to drink. And then the third is taking their sword and they're trying to chip at the crystal, and they're getting small chunks of it, but it doesn't seem like they're making any real progress.
Okay.
Have we ever seen white blood before?
The white blood, yes, you have, and it came from the puffs, the green dragon puffs.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right, yeah. We saw it last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks
Much
to
of
you.
it. We saw a lot of white blood.
Can I, as soon as I saw Ilian meet with those guys, can I have my familiar fly back toward me?
yeah,
Just as a side note.
yeah.
No. Have it keep an eye on Alien.
What?
That's how you'll know when Alien comes back to the cave. That's the whole plan.
Alright, well, this other guy's gonna die then. Alright, it stays.
So the person that was wiping the forehead of Ren turns to you and says, "He's been screaming your name."
Came as fast as I could.
He's just been meekly going,
Ren. I'm here.
He can't even form words. He's just excited at your presence. He seems delusional.
Ren, we're gonna get you out of here.
He grunts for some time.
Oh my.
"Friend! Kill me!" "I'm in so much pain!" Sorry, that was probably super loud.
Alright, hammer the FaceTime.
Where are the puffs?
So the puffs... Good question. This also applies to Unicator. The puffs, if you remember last time when
one of my
Puffadil
color, yeah.
died, they all passed out.
Alright.
They were all unconscious. Still unconscious. Carmine on your shoulder, also unconscious. I don't know if that's something you're going to be able to use or not, but that's what's happening.
Distraction.
Puffs!
You could try to rouse them.
Puffs!
They're just sleeping.
We need you!
Pile of puffs.
Puffs, wake up!
Wake up!
So, when you try to rouse the puffs, your voice is very, very loud. You're a dragonborn. You have a presence to you. All of them simultaneously kind of go like this. But then they fall flat again. So they're still unconscious.
Defibrillator.
Yeah, like a defibrillator. Like using a defibrillator. D&D is fun.
Yeah, it is.
Just a moment.
Just a moment.
It's popper spells.
No slots.
Yeah, I'm running low. Got no one rest. Got like a level
trying.
1, got a level 3.
We try, Brads.
You got a little bit of a rest in last
we got a
time
half.
from the rope trick.
Yeah, you got
Right,
half.
right, but no spells.
Do we have a little...
So I have good news for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll get there.
do we have water laying around?
Bailed out.
Yeah, you do have water.
I'm gonna splash some water on the puffs. Puffs! Get up!
Okay.
They dissolve and burn.
I don't want to be too particular about this, so let's just say, for the sake of time, that you are able to cover all of the puffs in the cave with the water that you
Just
splash.
like a bucket, like
Yes,
splashing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me roll
Will buckets be splashed?
You successfully splash.
Nice.
Okay.
No, but what I was actually rolling is the puffs do react to the water.
Ooh.
They slowly get up, and they're kind of groggy. They're wiping their eyes. They don't seem to be in pain, but it's like they snapped out of something.
One of them died.
Did we
Puffs.
leave King Puff back in the thing, or did he split?
Yeah,
the
King
little
Puff's chilling, right? His
No, King Puff. One of two things happened in King Puff, and both of them seem true to me. King Puff either split up and came with you guys, or King Puff stayed back.
Okay.
I like King Puff staying back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's got a kingdom to protect.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to visit King Puff like 5 years from
Okay.
now.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You know?
Here's what we're gonna do. Whatever we said, King Puff not only stayed back. There's a reason that he stayed back, and if you guys do decide to revisit him, there will be a reward for doing so.
Okay.
Not only like
quest.
side lore, but
Okay.
material.
I love side lore.
All right. So Puffs are awake. Puffs are awake.
I couldn't tell if that was serious or
No,
not.
that's serious.
Yeah, they're awake.
What's up?
Puffs are awake.
The puffs are awake. They're disoriented.
Are they depressed? Do they know what happened?
That is a good question. Not enough time has passed to really let that sink in. It just seems like they're trying to just physically get back up to speed.
Okay.
It's like they've been in a coma for a super long time, and they're just trying to grasp their surroundings before any thoughts of dying friends sink in or anything like that. But it's a good question.
Puffs. We need your strength right now, or Ren will die.
Pomper. Feels sad. What happened?
I don't know, but Ren is in trouble, and we need your help.
Yeah, because we don't know.
What can we do?
We gotta get this crystal off of him.
How?
Rip and tear.
Jesus.
Tear.
I was thinking about Doom. Sorry.
Okay. That's fair. Doom Slayer.
The puff that was speaking to you says, "We love Pomper. We do this. Can we have grapes after?"
So many grapes.
Back stuff with
I have a
grapes.
grape.
So many
So many grapes.
Multiplying grapes.
Okay, so here's what happens. It's a horrifying sight. I want you to be ready for this.
Okay.
Okay? Like bullets, one at a time in rapid succession, all of the puffs fly at what remains of Ren's unencased face, just splatting against him. Ren starts screaming.
Why? Oh my god. Rip headphone users.
Yeah, rip head multiple times.
Yeah.
Rip the show.
Long time ago.
All of them are covering Ren's face, attached to it. And it seems like what they've done is they've just prevented the crystal from going in further and totally covering his face. It seems like they're trying to push back against it and erode it, but all they're able to accomplish at the moment is just preventing it from going farther than it is.
I'm gonna start ripping at some.
You're just gonna start using your bare hands to try
Bare
to rip it
hands.
off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him out of this.
You looked at all your spells, and rip it off is the best
Rip it
solution.
off.
Why don't
Yeah,
you use your
rip it
hammer?
off.
All right.
Or your mace?
I'm using my hands for that first.
Okay.
I don't want to like
otherwise,
shatter his
smash an arm
bones.
off,
Yeah.
You're the one talking about busting
He's
them
gonna
out
rip his
earlier.
arm off.
Okay. We're gonna move over to young Gala.
Ooh.
So young Gala,
Three really great
Um,
spots.
you woke up in a pile of corpses, and I want to remind you the corpses that you saw. So you saw two that were sailors that you didn't recognize. You saw, I believe it was two or three of kind of squat humanoid creatures covered in blood and wearing nothing but loincloths, and you also woke up amongst the decaying corpse of Puffadil.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Oh, Yogala hides within the carcass of Puffadil.
Interesting. Interesting decision.
Stay warm.
Not what I was expecting. Okay, can I have you make a stealth check?
Yeah. That's a 10.
Puffadil will
Okay.
freeze before he reaches the first marker.
Damn.
Nat 1.
Ho!
Boo, 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 boo.
Burr, 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 burr. You stealth so hard, whoever's looking for you's eyes explode.
Stealth so hard.
All right. You hear the clanking of armor.
Ooh.
You see
Who goes that?
two giant figures hunched over, big arms that extend past their knees. They're wearing full plate mail, purple and silver full plate mail. On top of them rests a seat. And there are two regular looking nightingales sitting on their back for each of them.
Laws Slayers.
They're carrying a giant, I guess there's no better way to describe it than a giant stretcher. So it's two big wooden poles, and stretched between the wooden poles is a giant cloth. The cloth is colored though. It's a purple color, it's a purple hue. And here's what one of the nightingales says. All right then. Take all the corpses, put them on the stretcher. We're going to take them back. The crystal needs fuel. Be quick about it. And you hear more clanking of armor.
Yogala whispers, jackpot.
They hear that.
All right, inner monologue. You see Yogala's eyes, his eyebrows go, and he says, a jackpot.
Okay. So, you hear the clanking of armor, and you hear sort of shuffling and squishing. And at first, they're picking up the small corpses, the loincloth corpses, and they're throwing it on the stretcher. And then they pick up the sailors, and they throw them on the stretcher. And then both of them, they need both of them to do this, they pick up the giant green dragon corpse with you inside, and they throw it on the stretcher, and they start walking. And you're kind of just swaying on the stretcher amidst some corpses. Is there anything that you would like to do?
No, Yogala truly believes that this is the path to the crystal. He really thinks he lucked out here.
Okay.
And he's going to ride this train all the way to a larger crystal.
Payday.
Payday, fellas. You're like Law. Every opportunity to not get yourself
You've gone
killed.
off the deep end.
The two nightingales have a brief conversation
Ooh, nice.
as they're walking. Before I answer that question, though, or before I tell you what they're talking about, and I answer that question, keep in mind that the green dragon corpse is slowly decaying over time. So there is sufficient coverage right now. There are scales covering you, but you see it deteriorating above you. And as it deteriorates, you're able to see, the outside. You're able to see the desert and the sand and all that stuff. So keep that in mind, that it's that disguise may not last forever. So the two nightingales have a conversation. One of them says, I can't believe it's tomorrow.
Oh.
They're gonna do it.
We lost track of time.
They're gonna blow up the island.
The dragons, hundreds of them, will descend upon Esram.
Oh my god. We're the best heroes.
Because I think it was 3 days before. It's like, yeah, all right, that checks out.
If successful, we're going to be able to make a whole new world. Scumbags like us, they'll turn us into dragons. We'll have everything we ever wanted. So they keep walking while they're having this conversation. And they stop. And they just drop the stretcher pretty haphazardly. It seems like these nightingales are lower on the totem pole.
For sure.
They're not very careful with what they say or what they do. And they don't seem to really care about their job too much. But there's nothing around them at all. One of the nightingales gets off the giant beast-like creature that he was riding on, pulls out a blue stone out of his pocket, and he just shoves it forward into thin air. You hear a loud thud. Doom! And with that click, a giant stone door
So cool.
with a circle crevice in the center slowly fades into view. With that click, the stone doors separate, and a staircase leading down appears. They pick the stretcher back up and walk down the stairs.
Yogala thinks, yes, take me in, you fools.
Can I have you make one more stealth check?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 3.
The tower has betrayed us.
20.
You're walking down the stairs, where you're being carried down the stairs, rather.
Mm-hmm.
And every, I don't know, let's say 5 steps, 2 green flames appear on the side and light the way down.
Cool.
And it appears like this is some sort of giant bunker almost, where you can, every so often, you can kind of get off at the side. And Kyle, your vision, you can see the left side, but you can't see what's going on the right side. Because, like, it's the way the dragon corpse is deteriorating is it's going like this, slowly being revealed like that. And so the sort of the back of the dragon that you're hiding in is still there, but you can see some stuff and you can hear some stuff. What you see as you're going down the stairs is there's kind of a giant flat opening. Do you remember the tanker mission in Metal Gear Solid 2?
Yes, remember it well.
Do you remember all of the soldiers lined up?
Yeah, I did.
You see something that's pretty much identical to that. You see, I could have picked anything here, but I don't know why I picked the tanker mission. That's the first thing that came to mind. You see lines and lines of red dragons,
Oh!
but they are not full-size red dragons.
Oh.
They are
Teenagers.
smaller. They're smaller red dragons, but there must be hundreds of them, at least 300 at a glance. There is a warlock
Take our dynamite there.
on top of a platform made of bones that is throwing something at them, some sort of dust into the air, and they have their hands outstretched like this. What you don't see, but what you hear in the other direction, is some sort of ritual going on. That's, at least from what it sounds like, different than what you've seen before in Calvide. You hear somebody say the words, "I submit to the dragons!" And then a cry of pain. And this happens at pretty regular intervals. But forget all of that, because the thing that Yogala really cares about is you get to the bottom of the stairs. You hear another click, even though no stone was inserted. You hear another click, and two identical-looking stone doors separate. In the center of the room, you see a gigantic purple crystal hovering in the air. There is a warlock attending its base. As soon as he sees the nightingales with the stretcher come in, he says, "Oh, so you've arrived. The crystal needs energy. Be quick about it." And he goes up the stairs. You are alone with these two nightingales and the things that they're riding on the stretcher. They take the corpses, again, starting with the smallest, and they start throwing it at the crystal.
Are we right next to the crystal? How far are we from the crystal?
So you are very, very, very close.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very close to the crystal. You're probably about 5 feet away from it.
So they throw it at the crystal and it just like absorbs it?
Yes. So basically they throw it at the crystal, and like as soon as the corpse touches the crystal, it just gets absorbed into it. It just goes wow. They're throwing the corpses into the crystal. They throw the small loincloth ones, then the sailors, and then when they get to you, the green dragon corpse has deteriorated enough that they go, "What's this? Someone's alive!"
Throw me in! Throw me in!
Throw me in! Oh my god.
Yogala, we're gonna roll initiative here.
Great.
Throw me in!
Throw me in, you fools!
Throw me in! 5.
Oh. Yowza.
And they stomp your face.
Stabbed.
Throw me in.
We actually tied for one of them, so we're gonna roll.
5.7.
What?
My new roll's a 7.
Okay.
5.7.
Oh my.
No.
That's a 20.
Oh my.
It was a 1.
Oh, the other kind of oh my.
Only 2 oh my.
There are
One.
only two kinds.
The other kind of oh my.
Okay.
Okay.
But these oh my's didn't know what they were in for.
We're going to now cut to the dynamite crew.
Snake battle, here we go.
Snake battle.
Shit, man.
So, remember last time before we cut, we rolled initiative. Nicator, you're first.
Okay. I'll look at Tracy. Alright. If it sees me.
Wait.
What?
I have an idea.
Alright, what is it?
Stop whispering. They're chasing
I'm
after.
saying it into him.
Okay, all right. They're
Into his
chasing
mind,
after
yeah,
Olaf
saying it-
right now.
Yeah, we know.
So I need to know,
We know.
I'm always keeping track of how close to being eaten Olaf is.
Sure.
I don't care as much.
But because we're in combat, like I can only do it on my turn. I can make us both invisible. We can sneak on there.
why didn't you say that before? Why did you even need Olaf as a distraction then?
Because we don't want snakes all over the damn boat.
We're invisible. Whatever, just
We're
do
not
it.
silent.
We'll do it.
I can't right now.
What?
Just wait a second. I'm not ready.
It's ridiculous.
Just wait, and then I'll do it. But we gotta wait. Make sure that Olaf
How far is the boat
is
from
safe.
us?
About 50 feet.
So is the boat on the shore all the way, or is it some of it in the water? I can't remember.
No, it is on the shore all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Is the snake
The water is not too terribly far away.
facing
though.
the other way from us?
So 2 of the snakes are darting directly to Olaf. So you're kind of like perpendicular to them. They're looking that way. You're looking at them.
Uh-huh.
So they're not looking at you. The snake that's on the boat is a little bit different because he just seems perched and is staring kind of blankly forward. So he's not staring at you per se, but he's sort of staring in your general
Shit,
direction.
man, he's in Overwatch mode.
Here's the deal.
What?
I'm not sure if I can keep Olaf banished and keep us invisible at the same time.
What?
I've never done it before.
We're more important than Olaf, though.
Well, I agree, but
Oh no.
like, we gotta make a choice.
All right,
if I could touch Olaf, I could make all of us invisible, but he's too far away.
Shit.
Or we could run to him, make us all three invisible, and then get out of here. But
Why
that's
don't you
risky.
run towards Olaf, and I'll go in if the other snake chases you?
Because then you won't be invisible.
Whatever, I'll get the dynamite when it's chasing you.
What?
Yeah.
All right, here's.
Times Olaf's in trouble.
This fall apart so fast. It seemed like such a good plan.
It was.
Listen, if it gets bad for me,
If I had my bird, I could cast invisibility.
it gets bad
on
for
all
me.
three of us.
I got a few smoke bombs.
All right, so.
Smoke
What if we all
bombs.
go to Olaf? We all go invisible. We all run to the boat.
I don't like this.
Neither do I.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Run to Olaf, because we're gonna.
How
Sucks.
close is Olaf to the snake?
This sucks.
How close are the snakes to Olaf, I guess? And is he running away, or is he just standing there like an idiot?
With combat, it's a little tricky because you can definitely tell that they are running toward him, but there's an initiative order to all of this, so
Right.
they're probably about 40 feet away from Olaf. So they have some ground to cover.
And how far are these two from Olaf?
50 feet?
50 feet.
Okay. All right.
You know what? I don't want to do that. Those snakes move real fast. We're not gonna catch up to them.
Very fast.
Yeah, that's why I just need to sneak on.
Olaf is
And
dead.
if the snake does something,
Hang on. If I banish Olaf and the snakes get clear, I can then make us invisible. Olaf will come back and he's on his own, but we can get into the boat.
fine. All right, fine, whatever. If it gets bad, I'm out of here, though.
Well, without the dynamite?
Yeah, without the dynamite.
All right. Let's just wait and see. Just sit tight for a second.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm sitting tight. My turn.
Okay.
Ouch.
Because we rolled initiative, there's kind of an order of events here.
Correct.
And the snakes rolled pretty well, and Therese rolled pretty bad.
Yeah. This is the problem. I'm last.
You should have told me that.
I thought you knew.
I
I said three.
One of the snakes
Peace, Olaf.
Well, yeah. Which will solve our problems.
Yeah. For a bit.
shoots across the sand. It is moving so fast that a stream of sand is going diagonally upward
Cool.
on both of its sides. It just is coming at Olaf, and Olaf is frozen in fear. He doesn't know what to do.
Olaf.
He can still dodge it. He just needs a good roll.
The snake lunges its fangs
Oh no.
at
Oh,
Olaf.
God.
Olaf has high dex.
He had like 3 hit points.
Oh.
I imagine this all happening in slow
He's
motion,
dead.
and Teresa's like reaching out, trying to cast Banish, but it's all happening too fast. Or something.
Alright. Constitution saving throw.
Did not consider initiative in the plan.
That's.
Olaf is dead.
Is that why there's a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, so before I roll this, let's talk it out.
Okay.
So, like I said, it lunged its fangs forward at Olaf. The fangs go right, they just dig into Olaf's chest, and it's sort of like it collapses on Olaf, and then the rest of its body surrounds him, and it just brings Olaf into the ground.
Oh.
You see something moving through the snake's body. It's just going, and it's like pulsing through
Oh.
the snake's body, seeping into Olaf.
Raid boss.
Can you tell me the rolls here?
Yeah.
Raid boss is
I don't know why I'm using
That's
the
a
time.
5 and a 4.
Okay.
Scout's honor.
Can
9.
you give me?
I forgot I could stand up for
It's probably too difficult. You said 9?
9.
Okay. That's 8, 17.
These seem good.
That's 10.
This sounds like damage rolls.
This is
This
damage.
sounds very
okay.
bad.
Olaf is
I thought we were
dead.
doing the Constitution
Olaf has,
saving
like-
throw.
Olaf's dead.
If he's like a human being, he's got like 5 hit points.
No, he's not. He's an adventurer.
Yeah.
But he's
No,
a
he's
human.
not.
It's a mercenary.
He's
He was a rich
aristocrat.
kid.
That's right, that's right.
He comes from an aristocrat.
Well, yeah, that's true. God damn
This
it,
attack
shit.
happens so quickly, so fiercely, that you hear no cries of pain.
Oh, God.
You hear no struggle.
Shit, man.
Olaf's song was cut off in the middle. Oh, snakes! Oh, snake! That's it.
I say to Nicator, well, problem solved.
Great plan, Therese.
What?
I'm never listening to your plans again.
Look, the plan might still work, just not for Olaf.
They're gonna munch Olaf so fast.
How am I gonna know these snakes are that fast?
Did you see them move?
Oh my god.
You're not a tactician at all.
Nicator, you're
Just
an
stick to
asshole.
being spooky, all right?
It's just the two of them.
So it is the second snake's turn that was rushing at Olaf. He moves just as quickly. Now, what I said is that the snake pierced Olaf's chest and wrapped around him.
Yeah.
What you could see is Olaf's left arm sticking out of the constricting snake, and you could see Olaf's hat, his feathered cap. The second snake tries to goes up to the back end of the snake and Olaf, and he tries to bite into Olaf's head.
How's Olaf?
He is successful.
Okay. Alright. Damn it.
Ben, did you also roll initiative for Boat Snake?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay,
Boat
okay.
snake is next.
Okay.
Yes. So,
I just
Yeah.
had a realization. This is cooler. Since we had a plan, I might have like readied banishment on Olaf.
mhm.
But since I didn't say that, I think we should just keep going with this.
Right. So
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, and the way that it was handled, I don't like necessarily blame you, but keep in mind that whenever we roll initiative, this isn't. I think the blame is half and half maybe here. If we roll initiative and there's something you want to do, like, hey, if blah 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 happens,
Right,
I want
yeah.
to.
That's what I'm saying. Since I didn't set it up explicitly,
Right.
I think we should keep going like this, yeah. I'm
Right.
saying I should have readied banishment.
What? So you don't know for sure that Olaf is dead, right? 'Cause you're not- but it's not looking good.
I think that Therese would definitely just cut her losses.
Sure.
Like,
But this vicious attack is not totally in vain. The boat snake slowly slithers off the boat and heads in the direction of the other two. Can I have you both make a perception check?
uh,
11.
24.
24.
This is yours. Oh.
You notice so as the snake is moving towards Olaf, its mouth is open
Boat
and
snake?
large boat snake and large beads of saliva are dripping down its teeth.
Smoke bomb.
They're gonna feed.
Right in.
What's the saliva mean?
Means he's gonna
He's
eat.
What
gonna
does the
eat
saliva mean?
Olaf.
I don't know. They had to
He's
do a
hungry.
perception check for saliva. There's something there. There's something there to that saliva.
What does the saliva mean? Where's my notebook?
See, we gotta even look at the notebook to see what the saliva means.
No, I just need to know whose turn it is.
I think
Teresa's
it's gotta
turn.
be mine.
I know what the saliva
Or
means.
Olaf's, if he can do a turn.
Yeah, give it Olaf a turn.
It is Olaf's turn.
Olaf screams, turn ends.
It is now Teresa's turn.
So there's not even like death checks. He's just gone. He took the HP.
I am
gone.
telling you that it is Teresa's turn.
Sure.
I just say, alright, and I touch me and Nicator and I make us both invisible.
Okay.
And then I go, let's go.
Okay.
And I go toward the boat.
Okay. Please make a stealth check.
Boat heist. It's so good.
I use my point of inspiration.
Nice.
That did not last long.
That was in that one. Okay. 11.
Woof.
Yeah. Better than that one.
And you're invisible. That's good. It's
I'm
good.
invisible.
It's good.
Oh yeah. Does that give me like a advantage or something? No.
This one's south.
We should make Nicator do one too. We should make them do a separate.
It's not his turn yet.
Right.
Oh, okay.
He'll make one
They're
when-
moving independently.
He'll make one
because of
when-
the initiative.
I
Yeah.
see.
That's why we did it that way.
Oh no.
You
Boat snake.
you ask a good question about invisibility though.
And that's why Olaf is dead.
Boat snake is thirsty.
I mean, I'm looking at it and it just says a creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Right.
So if we pick up the barrels, they can see the barrels floating.
Well, that depends on how you interpret that sentence. Anything a target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. That could mean ever during the length of the spell. Or
I
when
do
the
I do
spell
want
is
you to know
cast.
the invisibility matters quite a bit.
Cool.
It is not just.
But I have another spell slot, so I thought of this. Don't worry.
The saliva makes it so they can see through invisibility.
Yeah.
If these snakes have true sight, we're screwed.
I sure hope they don't.
Yeah. We'll
Will
find out pretty soon if they do.
Nicator and Therese be able to steal any dynamite
We'll
and
find
get
out
out
next
alive?
week if they do.
Will Pomper be able to save Ren? Is young Gala gonna fuse with the crystal? Find out next time on Tabletop Escapades.
Oh my god.
This episode,
Oh, it's a good episode. High stakes.